right now. So welcome again to engage with Tech Market Analyst Meetup Group. This meetup group operates at Silicon Valley, California, Boston, New York, London, Edinburgh, Bangalore. Today's webinar topic is checkout free retail. We are going to assess how big is this opportunity and what are the various technology segments where the opportunity exists. I'm Sumant Parimal, Chief Analyst of 5G Research at Innovation, XIDC, happen to be an XIDC analyst also. Hope my slides and my voice are audible to you and slides are visible to you. Now I'll move to the next slide. Here, I'll walk you through a couple of news clippings. So if you glance this news clipping carefully, you'll find that last year was one of the turning point as far as the checkout free retail is concerned, because last year in January, Amazon Go stores were open in Seattle. So these stores were true replication of what the concept we are trying to tell here today is checkout free retail, where there's no cashier, where there's no queue, where there's no POS machine. It's like just amazing experience. You enter into a store, you pick up your required items and groceries, and then the technology on own will detect what kind of items you have taken for your purchase, and automatically it generates the bill for you, and automatically it's trigger the payment. So if you see this clipping, Amazon Go cashierless convenience store opens to the public in Seattle. So they opened this store for the public access only after 14 months of trial. So earlier they opened this as a testing store, as a, and that one mostly accessible to the Amazon employer or internal team members, so that they could check their software and their hardware and their algorithms and their sensors. And after 14 months of trial, they opened it for the public. So this is one of the big news. It not only a kind of broadcasted in the west coast of the US, but also in the entire US and entire world. So now, after success of the first Amazon Go store, Amazon plan opening this store in other cities also, like they opened in San Francisco late last year, and then they opened in Chicago also, and then finally the global plan for rolling out around 3,000 cashierless stores by 2021, and the other cities in which they have already started rolling out, London and many other global cities. So in a nutshell, the trigger or the disruption in the traditional POS based retail have been brought by the Amazon Go through its own in-house technologies. In later presentation, I will also say that what kind of challenges Amazon Go is facing, because in off late, though the technology is very attractive, very innovative, but there are negative side of it also, due to which certain US states have started kind of voicing negative sentiments about the auto checkout retail concept. So they have started kind of regulating this entire concept, and in some of the states they recently banned also the auto checkouts. But that will not be a determinant, because this technology is propagating very fast, and in many cities and many retailers are trying for going to this technology. If you see, if you see in UK market, apart from Amazon Go getting a foothold in London market, the UK retailer Sainsbury, they are also trying for checkout free retail stores, and then Tesco, they are also testing checkout free shopping in their some of the stores. Apart from that, there are many examples in China also. Certain retailers are testing the checkout free retails, and in UK, another retailer, big retailer, Mark and Spencer, they are also testing it. So what I mean to say that though it is a new concept and triggered by Amazon Go, but it is rapidly growing its acceptance in across various retailers. And the good thing is that retailers themselves are leading these initiatives. So they are forming a joint venture company, or they are initiating these initiative either through their own technology division or their technology company, their sister concern company. But in later part of this presentation, I will also mention certain startups which are kind of getting acceptability in these new rollouts, and their innovations are also given acceptance by some of the big retailers. Apart from that, Microsoft is also working in this area to give competition to Amazon technologies, and they have also tied up with Walmart Retail to try some of their checkout free technologies and solutions. So what I mean to say, right from biggies to startups, and it's suddenly generated traction and interest for many technology firms and many technology company to enter into this market. This is the newly emerging market. So if I see, sorry, it's going here and there. If you see drivers for checkout free retail, what are the drivers? So business drivers are consumer do not want to stand in queue. So that is the biggest driver now. If you see the stores are bigger, and particularly if the rush hours are there, then the customer may have to wait over there. So they don't want, as per one survey, 32% said that they shall quit a long line. So that means they are ready to surrender the whatever items they have picked up in their cart if they see any queue in the stores. The second driver listed here, consumers want to shop at a store where retailers understand them well, and customers want to find the right products at the right time in a shortest way. So checkout free retail, what's happening that you are empowering the retail through artificial intelligence and machine learning. So the traditional the gap of knowledge of the shoppers may not exist over there, because they will be guided either through the various apps or through or even through the local advisors or maybe the local smart panels, where to find the right products, the right shelf. Similarly, the other driver listed here, 80%, 85% saying a store should make it easier for them to find things. That's what I said. I mean, in most of the time you go to the biggest store, you are clueless where you are going to get a particular product which you are looking for. So you remain wasting 10 minutes to 5 minutes of your time to just locate the correct product at the correct location. Similarly, if you see the next driver, 89% of Americans reported they want to shop in a grocery store that understands how to make buying an easier and more efficient experience. So ultimately, if you are empowering your consumer with the better in-store experience, so they are likely to focus on their shopping, and if they are getting guided on where to get the exact products which are under their preference or choices, then I think they will be enjoying the shopping over there. So another driver emerging is the tech-savvy grocers. So 33% of grocery shoppers already say that the digital tools make grocery shopping easier. So now with the smartphones and 24 hours internet connectivity and a lot of mobile apps coming into the consumer hand, they have become tech savvers, and they want to be further enabled by the various CX applications or artificial intelligence based applications. So this is one more driver for checkout free retail. 16% of global consumers claim self-service checkout ability is a deciding factor in where they shop for the grocery. So while we are discussing checkout free retail, there is another category which is already there in most of the grocery shops. These are self-service checkout, but self-service checkout is not the agenda of today's discussion. We are mostly focusing on the auto checkout. So auto checkouts, you can say, is the next generation of self-service checkout. So self-service checkout is still you have to go in a queue and you have to stand in front of some machine where you can enter and scan your article details, and then the machine will prepare a invoice for you, a bill for you, and then you swipe your credit card and then it will generate a bill for you, and the payment receipt, you show those payment receipt at the exit counter, then you're allowed to go out with the purchase or shopped articles. So self-service checkout is partially, you can say, partial automation. But when I'm talking about automated checkout, it's the full automation. So, and somebody says it's robotic checkout. You know, there in next slide we will explain what are the meaning of the automated checkouts. So 64% of survey consumers found that those who buy groceries online do so because it saves them time. So if the in-store experience is also like going to be a very convenience or giving the same convenience what the shoppers are getting in online purchase, then definitely even the 9% to 8% market share of online shoppers that can also try the next version of the checkout free retail stores, which are physical stores. They are ready to go there if they find that going over there is not such a problematic or time consuming job. So there are 3,000 planned Amazon Go stores to be established by 2021. So this is one of the big potential. And then I was talking about the Chinese retailer also entering into self-checkout market. So a Chinese retailer by name Bingo Box. If you see Bingo Box is the name of Chinese retailer. Okay, so they also started over 200 of its self-service specialty stores in 29 Chinese provinces. So parallelly, Chinese retailers in alliance with their technology partners are also developing their own version of the automated checkout technologies or stores. So coming to the next slide. Here I will present you with Amazon Go video how the Amazon checkout free stores look like, which are launched at Seattle.
It's really that simple. Take whatever you like. Anything you pick up is automatically added to your virtual cart. If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart automatically. So how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology. Once you've got everything you want, you can just go. When you leave, our Just Walk Out technology adds up your virtual card and charges your Amazon account. Your receipt is sent straight to the app, and you can keep going. Amazon Go. No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Okay, so we will go to the next slide here. So yep, I think
4
this
years
is
ago, we
repeating
started to
again.
wonder.
Sorry. So market dynamics, I'll come to the market dynamics here. So market dynamics for checkout free retails are. So I said that earlier, self-checkout like Kisok-based checkouts are there across the various stores. So that you can see as the first generation of checkout automation. That can be still called as POS-based technology, but now those POS-based technology or self-checkout vending machine-based technologies are getting further enhanced or further replaced by a scan and go technology, right? If you see here. And then after that, the next generation or present generation, you can say, which is picking up, is the just walkout technology. Now, like in the previous video of Amazon Go, they have introduced the term just walkout technology. So that's what I'm saying here. And someone also call it autonomous checkout, or someone also call it checkout free retail or cashier free checkouts. So there are other terminology also used for this technology. Those are the robotics checkout. So technology evolving from scanning items via smartphone to more complex solution that use sensors and camera to track shoppers. So in many of the shops, they will claim that they are cashier free or they are self checkout, but the matter of fact is that there also the consumers or shopper have to scan the items one by one, either through some smartphone app, or maybe through some local scanners available in the stores. So they may not be called at 100% autonomous checkout retail stores. But in order to have a 100% autonomous checkout retail, one need to satisfy condition that our customers or shopper has not to do any exercise except the picking of the stuffs or articles from the shelf. So the entire checkout or entire tracking has to be done through use of the technologies based on some sensors and cameras. Okay, in next presentation, next slide, we will come across those sensors and camera-based technologies and artificial intelligence-based software. But here we are just saying that how market is shifting. So Amazon systems detect products that have been moved, places them in a virtual card, and know once customers have left. So they are so smart. The cards are the virtual cards. The moment you pick up stuff, it will be updated in the virtual card. So that's what you have seen in the video, Amazon code video also. So shoppers are built via their smartphones. Sorry. Shoppers are built via their smartphone and pay platform of choice. So overhead cameras follow customers' movement around the stores, and while a smart self sensor identifying which products are picked up. Now, autonomous checkouts with a smart carts. So this is another technology. So one set of technology is through ceiling camera or roof cameras and the self sensors. Another set of technology which is coming in mainstream is as far as autonomous checkout is concerned, is a smart carts. So it's a smart shopping carts. These are the physical shopping carts I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the e-commerce based virtual shopping carts. So the moment you enter into shops or retail shops, you will get these smart carts, and you use those smart carts which are going to be powered by deep learning, computer vision, and these kind of technology where items are instantly detected as they enter into the cart or kept inside the cart. Similarly, integrated technology for uniform customer experience, right, for autonomous checkout to customer sentiment and satisfaction capturing to auto replacement. So when I'll come to the go-to section, then I will talk about how to integrate the various offering, in your solutions. For this, I'll go to the next slide here. How attractive is checkout free retail market? If you segment this market, the checkout free retail market, then what are the various market segments coming here? So first thing is overhead cameras. Overhead cameras, camera and related analytics, facial recognition solution that is coming in big way. Then sensors and smart cell solutions. Then artificial intelligence, software and robotics checkout solutions. Then machine vision solution and computer vision algorithms. Then smart carts, the physical carts which I introduced in last slide, they are also going to be in demand. Then virtual shopping cart automation, all kind of e-commerce based virtual shopping cart you see, those kind of apps will be deployed here. It can be mobile based app or it can be a browser based app. So similarly, you will find the apps for automated billing, automatic payment, mobile payments, and cloud solutions. So what are the typical market size of automated checkout? If you see, I'm again using a terminology here, cashierless checkout system that will be going to process more than 78 billions of transactions by 2022, and this is growing at the rate of 182.2%. So the growth rate is phenomenal. So this is as per another estimate of Low Venture, US alone in US market for automated checkout is going to be 50 billion USD. So this is only for US I am talking. So if you can say for the global market, then global will certainly cross 100 billion USD. So as per another estimate, 3,000 auto checkout stores of Amazon itself will going to create 3 billion plus business opportunity for tech industry. So if you focus only for Amazon stores, which are getting roll out at 3,000 locations, store location, then Amazon itself is creating a 3 billion plus opportunity for checkout free retail technology. The projected value for the global self-service market to be 13 billion USD by 2023. So I said the first generation of automation is the self-service. So even that market has not died up. That market is still continuing. So what you can do, if you are going to the various types of retailers, so you can have this also in your portfolio which focus on self-service checkout. Okay, so next slide, I'm going to talk about couple of startups. So first startup I'm going to talk about is Sincei. So they are the tech firm in the checkout free retail. They have come up with their solution. So Sincei is a 16-month-old tech company based in Lisbon, and that's backed by Germany Metro AG. Metro is the retailer you all guys know. And it's pitching its technology to the European supermarkets. So I'm just walking you through with this video.
What is that line for? Is that Stephen King signing his new book? Oh, wait. It's just an ordinary line to a checkout counter. Did you know that on average you spend more than 2 years of your life reading? In today's world, it's a lifetime. As a retailer, you know that outstanding service and seamless customer experience are key. And when they nosedive, so does the revenue of your shop. Solution? Sincei. Sincei is a technology that redefines retail by removing all friction from stores and turning them checkout free, allowing retailers' physical stores to become digital. Just imagine your shopping cart becoming a DeLorean time machine, taking you to the future of retail. So let us explain how it works. When entering the store, a customer checks in, where Sincei built the most advanced computer vision algorithms to understand their behavior and purchase decisions. When they grab any product from the shelf, our algorithms add them instantly to each customer virtual cart. Once the customer gets everything they need, they leave the store checking out seamlessly. Yes, you can just go.
Yeah, so after this, this is like very true checkout retail demonstration in what you have seen in this video, how the virtual shopping carts are getting populated on its own. When a consumer is lifting an article or say like from a shelf, then automatically the camera detects that such kind of lifting, and it also detects what product has been lifted. Okay, and so it automatically populates the shopping cart of the consumer. Okay, then you have seen how the consumer is moving out from the scanner scanning self-scanning gates, where it gets its final bill, and then it triggers with their credit card for the payment, instant payment. So I mean, it's so comfortable, you know. It's so hassle-free experience that, you know, the customer may not be even knowing when a particular object they picked up got added into their shopping cart, or when, if they are keeping it back on the shelf, after some time it will automatically get subtracted from the shopping cart. So next slide, if you, I'll also introduce to one more startup. So this startup is standard cognition. So standard cognition is a startup which uses the visual tracking and behavioral data to operate a new San Francisco-based standard market. So in this standard market, they have installed their technology. The standard market is a store where they have installed their technology for testing, which lets shoppers walk out unimpeded. So shoppers who have downloaded the stores app can go into this 1900 square foot space and grab items and simply leave. There is no check-in gates and there is no checkout swipe. So ceiling cameras identify the shoppers and the items and determine when said items leave with the said shopper. Camera documents shopper's movement, speed, stride, length, and gauge. The store knows when shoppers glaze at a poster and for how long time. It knows if shoppers slow down and grab the chocolate bar or put it back. So it knows if shopper body is facing the dried mangoes, but face is set on the popcorn. So it also predicts when someone planning to steal from a store. So it also prevents the thefting or shoplifting. It raised 11.2 million in VC funding and formed partnership with 4 retail chains around the world for rolling out and testing its technology. So next firm I want to walk you through is Capper Inc. So this is one of the technology which I talk about, the smart shopping cart technology. So smart shopping cart technology is alternative to what Amazon Go technology has. So these kind of carts are identify the items which a consumer is going to put into cart on self or automatically through various machine visioning and machine learning algorithm, AI algorithms and deep learning algorithms, and helps shoppers to find the exact location of products they are looking for, and while allowing them to ultimately skip the checkout line. Capper carts live in this solution is live in 2 stores in New York, and we expect to roll out around 150 more stores during present year 2019. So there is a short video of the solution about the smart cart. So if you see all the intelligent device, artificial intelligence device will fix in the cart itself. So with uh, this video, I think you'll have better idea about how the startups are doing in this space. So there are a couple of comparison here about the technology vendors which are working in this space. So Amazon technology you have already seen in Amazon Go stores. So they are based on the cameras and sensor to capture the customer's movement and what items are taken from the shelves. And so there you don't need any mobile application there. Okay, and there's no checkout needed. And as I said, it was open in Jan 2018 at first store in Seattle, and then they are planning to open the additional stores in other part of the world, and 3,000 stores they want to have for the Amazon Go, which are all checkout free stores. So another company tech I want to highlight here is Trigo. So they are developing a tracking software powered by machine learning and a system of ceiling mounted cameras to track customers and items. So create a platform for retailers and deliver a checkout-less experience like Amazon Go. So Trigo is conducting test in few and disclosed location. So discussing partnership with the international grocers. So one more technology I want to, tech vendor I want to discuss here is i5. So i5 is a sys camera, AI algorithm and sensor to offer user a checkout free experience, a scalable checkout free system for retailers, and they are rolling out a pilot project in one large store at the end of 2018. And they aims to serve large stores compared to Amazon Go. Then I mentioned that Amazon and Walmart and Microsoft, they have tied up. They have partner. Okay, so they have partner to. Sorry, somewhere we lost the slide. So here, if you see, Walmart and Amazon, they have partnered here. So they are going to use machine learning, AI, and data platform solution to develop technology. There is also cashier-free, no scan checkouts, and system with cameras on shopping cart to track item. So Microsoft has showcased the basics of automated checkout. There is a retail experience center in Redmond. So they are also demonstrating their technology, and Walmart is collaborating with Microsoft. So Bingo Box, I mentioned about this Chinese player. So the AI system includes image recognition, dynamic cells, and AI background solutions. Okay, so they are the first stores was open in China in June 2017. And even though Bingo Box is also a no cashier store, it does not operate like Amazon Go, Tingo, AI. So there is a different version. So if you see the comparison of the various types of technology, so there are two types of technology compared here: grab and leave versus checkout by yourself. There's the self-service checkout I was talking about. Okay, so if you see the the bigger pies of Amazon Go and Trigo, NFI, Walmart, Microsoft, they all are actually in true sense they are autonomous checkout. Okay. Similarly, open to public versus under testing. So if you see Trigo, FI, Walmart, these are, as I said, these are under testing, and Amazon and Big Box they have already opened for the public. Okay, so this is a small comparison. There are many new technology emerging in this area, and some of the vendors I already introduced to you in our previous slides. So with this, we are coming towards an end. Here are recommendation for the tech startups who are planning or trying to enter into this space. So the solution providers should take holistic approach in their go-to-market strategy and machine vision along with AI and behavioral analytics required, just not for auto checkouts, but also for understanding customer experience and consumer behavior. So in previous slides also I've seen the same camera and same scanners are used also for tracking what the preferences consumers have, what kind of stuff they are picking up, what kind of drops they are dropping up, what kind of stuffs they are most exploring, giving time into exploration. So what I mean to say is once you are giving the solution, just don't think about only the checkout self checkout space. Think about these ideas also, like how to analyze the consumer behavior or how to analyze the consumer experience from the given technology infrastructure or given technology solution which you are going to install to your customers in the various retail stores. So next recommendation I have for the startups are find out your most suitable positioning in emerging AI driven retail solution space and have niche offering in various segments of retailing value chain. So if you see why the niche solutions are required, because there are various formats of the retail shops, and there are many big retailers, there are small retailers, there are big format retailing, there are small format retailings, so various retailing formats have their own solution requirements, their own challenges. So try to offer some kind of very customized offering to the various segments of the retails. The next point here is, apart from production solution, there is a great scope of services offering in system integration, in application service provided, or application development, or cloud and big data analytics, because these all solutions are going to be hosted on cloud. So there is a big opportunity coming across the clouds. Then there are big opportunity for big data and analytics, like particularly when you analyze the consumer behavior and what kind of stuffs consumers are picking up and what kind of stuffs they are dropping out. So similarly, the whole AI and algorithmic services and supports, those are the another emerging area. So what is another recommendation I have for you guys are the watch out the big tech vendors like AWS, Microsoft, IBM in retail automation space, and align your services offering with Wiggies wherever required. So you can't be catering to all infrastructure requirements. So you need to take help of the technologies available with these big Wiggies like AWS or Microsoft or IBM in retail automation space. So align your whatever solution you're developing, align with their offerings and their vision and their versions. Okay, so with this we are coming towards the end. If you have any question, you have 2 minutes left here. You can ask right now by unmuting your mic, or you can send your question on my email ID given here, sumant@startcsi.com, or Sumant underscore Parimal @inagrace.com. So any question here so far? So with this, we are coming towards the end of our presentation, and we thank you for your time in joining our presentation, and hope it is useful to you, and hope we will remain coming up with more and more presentation required for and useful for your businesses. Thank you again. Thank you.